Well, hello marketers. Now, before we get into the display campaign creation part, it's really important for us to understand the different type of ad types and its sizes. Now, in total, we have around 8 different type of ad types, which runs all over the internet. And if you are someone who is trying to become a digital marketer, it's really important for you to understand and differentiate in between all these different ad types. So now it all starts with a text ad, which runs over Google. And if you are craving for a late night pizza, you are probably gonna get a text ad. The text ad is normally having a sponsored sign on the top, then the website link, a couple of headlines, description, and the ad extensions. On the Google, if you are searching for buy shoes or maybe buy mobile, the kind of ad that you get is called as shopping ad. The other name is product listing ad. And this product listing ad is going to have the product image, the product name, price, and the website link. On third, we have a banner ad, which is also called as creatives, which you will be watching at different websites and portals. And this ad is probably going to have an image along with some tags and says ads by Google. On the fourth number, we have these amazing GIF ads, which are the brand animation ads. Whenever a brand is trying to engage their customer, they also come up with these amazing ideas. In today's time, these GIFs are being replaced by HTML5 ads. On the number five, we have these engaging carousel ads. Now, these carousel ads are normally coming up in Facebook or Instagram accounts. Now, let's say you're running a campaign for a food brand. So, what you can do, you can ask for their menu and you can pick out 8 to 10 recipes or dishes from that menu. You can collect the images of all these products or all these foods and you can combine these images. And then you can run it in the form of a reel or in the form of a story. Technically, we call them carousels. Then you have the similar form of carousel ad which runs over LinkedIn. On the sixth number, we have this Google sponsored promotion ads, which appears whenever you're trying to find out a mail in your Gmail. You're simply going to have the two top ads with this ad tag on the top. On the seventh number, you have this in-mail LinkedIn ad. It's really difficult to find out or differentiate between in-mail or a normal message because this ad appears in the message tab of your LinkedIn account. However, you can find this sponsored tag, or also when you open it up, it again says sponsored with a call to action button. In the last, we have this annoying YouTube ad. And this skippable or non-skippable ad appears whenever you are searching or trying to watch a movie or a trailer on YouTube. You always get this kind of skippable ad, and skipping the ad will allow you to watch the movie. So now I hope you understand the different type of ad types that we have in all over the internet. Now we can come to a point where we can discuss about the today's topic of Google display ad types. So in total, we have two kind of display ad types. The first one is a static ad, which means an ad which is gonna show as a static, and the second is a responsive ad copy. And whenever it comes to creating any of these kind of ads, all you have to do is to come into your Google Ad account, go to display campaign, go to the ads tab, and upload your different format of ads. However, before you upload the ads, you really need to have the static ad. You cannot create a static ad if you are not having the static copy somewhere on the laptop. So let's say I take you into the Google Ad account, which is the Springtails ad account. I take you to the campaign, then ad, then I click on the plus sign. And if I click on upload display ad, I need to upload an ad from my system. If I don't have an ad copy available, I cannot create the display ad. So now let's talk about how do we create these copies. So first of all, you need some hands-on on the designing tools like Photoshop or Canva if you are thinking about creating the static display ads. And all these display ads have to be in the image formats of GIF, JPG or PNG, and also the maximum size has to be 150. And in total, we have around 20 different sizes. So if you are thinking about creating an ad copy and you have one single design, that design has to be broken into 20 different sizes. Now, how do we do that? So you have two options. One, you become a designer, you start learning Photoshop, which is going to take a couple of months. And if you're a designer already, it's quite simple. Otherwise, if you're someone like me who is not really having a design sense or not having any design experience, you have to rely upon the another tool which is called as Canva. Now let's try to create a responsive banner. A static banner in Canva. So all you have to do is to come into the account canva.com. It's canva.com. It's a free account, so you can simply sign up in canva.com. Then you can click on custom size. And from here, you can choose any of the available sizes. You can choose any of the sizes from here. Let's say we want to start with the first size, which is 200 into 200 pixel. So I can simply type in 200 into 200, and then you can click on create new design. Once you click on create new design, you will get into an option from where you can choose different templates in Canva. Now let's say I go with this campaign. I go with this template. Now what I can do, I can simply choose a template, a matching one, and I can edit the entire ad copy. Once the copy is edited, it's up to Mark. I can simply download it by clicking on the share button, and I can download the copy in the PNG format. Now this copy is downloaded to my laptop, and I can simply create all different 20 formats and upload them into the Google Ad account. Otherwise, if I don't really want to put my hands on Canva, even if I don't want that, I really recommend people to put your hands on Canva, get some skills in Canva, because if you're becoming a digital marketer, it's really important for you to have some understanding and some skill set of the design tools. Now, let's talk about getting into the another kind of ad copy, which is a responsive ad. So now let's talk about how do we create the responsive ad. Before we get into it, there are 5 points or 5 parts of responsive ad, which starts with headline, description, logo, videos, and 2 images. So in the case of responsive, instead of adding or having 20 different creatives, we can just have the 2 images of the product. Let's do it. So we again come back into the same display campaign. We go to the ads tab. We click on the plus sign, and then we click on responsive display ad. Once you click on responsive display ad, you get the option to put in the final URL, which means the website link. You simply put in the website link and you provide a business name, followed to which you have to use 2 images of the products. So what I can do, I can take you to the website. Let's say we come over here, and now let's say we want to use this image only. So I can simply download this image, which I have already downloaded, and now I can upload the image into this tool. Now, once you upload the image, you'll be getting the images over here. You can simply click on the image, and after clicking the image, you have to choose this image in 2 different sizes. So I can take off this size and I can choose it in 1200 into 1200 and also 1200 into 628 pixel. Now these 2 images are there. I simply click on save. It's recommended that I put the logos as well, which I'm not choosing right now. Then I give the headline 1, headline 2, and one description. After giving all the details, my ad is going to look something like this. It's also recommended that I choose a logo, otherwise this format is not going to come up. So let's say I choose a logo by clicking on the logo button, and I can simply choose a logo in a square size. And then I can save it, and on my right, I can get a ad preview. So my ad is going to look something like this. If you don't like it, you can change the image, you can change the design, and you can also change the text over the image. In the ad, I can also choose the call out or call to action button. So let's say I call it something like buy now or something like shop now. And then I can simply save my image. Now by doing so, my responsive ad is created over here, which is the third ad. And now my campaign is ready to serve the ads. So now I hope you understand the different form of ad types that we have. Also, how can we create a static or a responsive ad after watching this video. Now, people who have opted for the course, it's really important for you to do 3 exercises. Otherwise, you will be forgetting whatever you are watching this video. And trust me, there's no point in watching this video if you're not doing the practices. So all I want from you is to come into this sheet and start your exercise by setting up a Canva account and creating any 2 different creatives in any sizes. Then the second exercise, I want to create a sample ad for Google in Canva in 1200 into 628 and 1200 into 1200 pixel. These two are the formats which are going to work in a responsive ad in Google. In third, I want you to create a complete Google responsive ad. So maybe you can just launch any display campaign. In that display campaign, do not choose any targeting. You simply go to the ads tab. In the ads tab, you simply finish your ads creation part. And I'll see you in the next video where we'll be talking about the display campaign creation and targeting part.